get started. Innocent people.
And now we are on the final chapter.
On their Superman. We'll do it together.
Superman.
More casualties. Then Superman.
Because you knew it was going to end with Superman versus Superman. I think everyone knew it was going to happen that way.
Anything else?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was still thinking about that KFC.
I realize this isn't entirely accurate, but it's good to have you back.
Well, at least Green Lantern's fighting Sinestro. Do you know, I do not believe that that is a weapon that Green Lantern can use in the fight. Uh-oh. I'ma throw a car at you.
That's enough, Black Adam. If Kahndaq exists here, I suggest you go home.
And I hate this one. I so hate this one.
You're weak, hero. Your world suffers for it.
I really, 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 really do not like this. Ow. Ah, mother. Sorry, guys. I suck at this. I know. It's only because I'm not familiar with an Xbox controller all that well. Well, fuck. That could have gone better.
Superman modeled his government after mine. We allow no insurrection.
And we are now fighting Black Adam as Superman. Superman, as far as characters go, well, as you can see, I suck as playing at him. Though I will say he combos pretty well. He does combo pretty well, I will admit, Superman. Although, you know, as I said before, I like playing as Harley Quinn, I like playing as Flash, I like playing as Cyborg. But really, as far as characters go, those are, in my opinion, the best characters for me. Well, yeah, Superman came to save the day. Got his ass kicked by the first guy that came into the fight. Be right back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm hopefully going to finish off Black Adam now. Oh, don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. Oh, God, that was so close.
Your evil must end.
Jeez. I am so glad he did that. Because fuck Black Adam.
I'll hold you long enough.
I win! Somehow I think this is gonna kill the Man of Steel. If you believed that so much, you would have done it to your Superman.
Not so super, was he?
Fear does not work on Superman. Because I don't think Superman really has fear that you can control.
Here's your chance to do what's right.
Although, that being said, considering how the story started, Superman's fear was losing everyone he cares about. And Green Lantern, or in this case Yellow Lantern, basically says, alright, fuck it. I give up. Say what you will about Aquaman, he knows how to clear a path. Ah, I like it. Now, you know that landed on some poor family.
Yes, we are.
You know that landed on some unsuspecting people. Oh, I love that music. I love that music cue. That was Wonder Woman greeting Aquaman. Hiya! That was a greeting, I think. And here come the female soldiers. And now it's Superman versus Aquaman.
You're not wanted here.
Oh, crap. And Aquaman is quite a powerful character. Especially since the computer knows how to fucking play as him. Power up. Oh, bollocks. You know, for a power that's supposed to make me invulnerable to flinching. Well, shitballs. Fucking hell. This ain't good. This ain't good. Power up, Superman! Send him to the moon! Somehow, people, I don't think I'm gonna win this. I'll try I'll try as much as I can, but I don't think I'm gonna win. I think I'm completely fucked. Yeah, I didn't see myself winning that. How many times have I died now? This is probably like the 7th time. You know I'm gonna be back. Yeah, not gonna happen. Welcome back, everybody.
I may not be wanted, but I'm clearly needed.
God damn it. And they're in retreat.
They're retreating.
Good. Once they're pushed back, we'll need help with
You'd think like a load of guys would love being chased by a load of women. But apparently, when they're holding swords and shields, it's not. Oh. I wonder who that was. Yep. It's Doomsday. And let's just say, if you thought the previous fights were a pain in the ass, this is probably the one fight I wasn't looking forward to the most. even less than Superman versus Superman. This is... ugh, this is evil. And Superman spears him to the atmosphere. Because apparently that works. And here we are. The final location of the game. We are in the Fortress of Solitude for the final 2 battles of the game.
Then you'll live disappointed.
Oh look, there's another Doomsday in the background. Shouldn't they have edited that out? Ugh, and Doomsday is a pain in the ass. Ugh, really? If there was a Mortal Kombat comparative to Doomsday, it would be Shao Kahn. Doomsday is Shao Kahn. And I can't do a fucking thing. God damn! Ah, fucking hell. Oh, caught him midair. Not that it's gonna do any good. I've lost this. I lost this from point. I lost this from the point the bloody match started. Yeah. Ah dear.
Then you'll live disappointed.
And I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Having finally kicked the shit out of Doomsday.
Doomsday's not today.
Now, why couldn't I do that normally? You know, throw him into the Phantom Zone?
I knew they'd pull you over eventually. You don't belong here. My obligations don't end at the borders of my dimension. I am this world's
So,
savior.
apparently,
Protected.
the way you can tell the difference between these two Superman,
Disobedient children.
one wears red
Children.
on his crotch.
Gods, we don't decide who lives and who dies.
Decision is mine. It became mine when Joker turned me into a weapon of mass destruction.
I know what you lost.
And you judge me?
After I've killed you, I'll bring Lois here. When she sees how I've perfected this world, she'll be afraid and disgusted.
She'll be alive.
Lois's death doesn't
He
just...
stole her from me.
You stole this planet's freedom. It's time to give it back.
Final battle of the game. Superman versus Superman. And once again, I could see this going really badly for me because I fucking suck. Is it just me, or does, like, opponent Superman had much longer on his super ability? And why do I keep getting sent to the Phantom Zone? Ah. See, he's barely losing any health whatsoever from these attacks. Ugh. I am totally fucking losing this. Ugh. Yeah. I'll come back when I'm finally get this done.
It's time to give it back.
And welcome back, everybody. The game is over.
Your reign is over.
So's the game, Superman, I just said. But apparently, evil Superman does not want to give up his power. And good Superman basically just says, fuck that. Punch, punch, punch. And the final Falcon punch. Ow. It's over.
You won't terrorize these people any longer.
You'll give him a Burger King, not a KFC.
Fear is the only thing these people understand. One day, you'll learn.
And here comes the cavalry. Bit late.
You'll have to kill me. No, not even you. There's been enough killing.
Notice how, even though the Justice League, pretty much every hero went evil, the only one that didn't was Batman. And I find that rather strange because he's not incapable of becoming evil. So why is it they never write him in that light? Why do they not actually make it where Batman could essentially become the evil one? I mean, I know that he lost his family to crime, so that's kind of one of the reasons why he doesn't, kill people or become evil, but just once, I'd like to actually see a story where that happens.
Superman's accomplices have been rounded up or turned themselves in. The next job is restoring civil order. The transitional government has its hands full. We're here if they need help. Thanks, but no.
My boobs are bigger than your boobs. My big boobs have double the size that
So
yours
you
are.
haven't changed your mind? I respect the president's offer,
Here lies
but
Bruce
I'm
Willis.
government.
Die Hard 6 will never be made.
You think Batman has a future here? Crime and corruption will return. Ollie would have called me a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Why do you think crime would return?
He'll stand trial. They all will. He was right, About what? Put in the same position, I might have done the same thing.
You would have done the same thing.
I hope for your world's sake you never.
From what I can tell, the universes were exactly the same. It's just slight difference where
Just keep
the nuke was concerned.
Yeah. If something ever happens and you do lose it, I'm coming for you.
Get in line.
You'll have to get in line.
Even Superman says it. Yeah, there's enough superheroes out there that they would stop Superman. They wouldn't join him straight away. That's one of the things that I don't get about this story. Is like most of them join him out of fear. You would think that there would be some that wouldn't actually do it. They'd have a sense of what is right and what is wrong. And I know there are some that did, but Wonder Woman always struck me as someone who would know the difference between right and wrong. And here is the setup for the sequel that to this day still hasn't actually been made. Dun dun doesn't amount to anything. So, that was Injustice. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story quite a lot. The only thing that I would say is that there are some things that I really would have liked to have changed. For example, playing as two Batman, like playing as one from the start, playing as the original Batman at the start, and then playing as Insurgent Batman halfway through, really wasn't necessary. We could have had plenty of other characters that we could have played as, which I would have preferred. The other thing is that we really could have done with a better way for, you know, Superman to show he was going off the deep end. Killing Shazam, I really think they could have done a better job of that. They really could have. I definitely would have picked a much better way. Honestly, I think they should have had him kill, you know, someone like, let me think. Not Flash, because Flash was the one you obviously got to play as. Maybe they shouldn't have had him kill anyone, but then again, that wouldn't have got the point across. But I really don't think Shazam was the character they should have had him kill. I mean, they have Yellow Lantern turn, like, you know, they haven't given himself up at the end. Maybe it should have been Lantern. Maybe it should have been Green Lantern that finished him off. Not finished. Whoops. Maybe it should have been Yellow Lantern that Superman killed. You know, having him like question ethics and what Superman was doing, kind of like what Shazam was doing, but then having Superman kill Yellow Lantern. Then that way, it would have given, you know, it would have made room for both Shazam and Flash to be playable characters. That's just how I think. I mean, I understand, like, Luthor dies, Shazam basically sees Superman's going too far. But really, Shazam is magical based, and I'm pretty sure on occasion he has beaten Superman more times than Superman's beaten him. So, you know, that's the biggest gripe I think a lot of people have with the story. But, aside from that, I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was good. I mean, yeah, there's the bit with the nuke at the start of the game as well. I mean, Flash apparently couldn't catch up to Joker to stop him from trying to press the button, and yet the other Flash in the alternate universe, which we pretty much established every hero is exactly the same, he can run the entire planet in the span of a few seconds and disarm pretty much all those guys, disarm them, and the shooters that were going to kill those other people. Did all that in the space of a few seconds, in the space of a few seconds, but couldn't catch up to Joker. I know the argument is going to be that different Flash, so one might not be as fast as the other. Bullshit. Bullshit, because the way this game is designed, they're both pretty much the same. So, no, I refuse to accept that being, you know, that he couldn't catch him. No, it just doesn't work. But aside from that, it's a good game. You know, the gameplay is definitely the best bit about it. I mean, you don't have to play the story mode. You can just play it for like the multiplayer matches. And as far as games go, you can definitely tell that this was them experimenting for what they could do with Mortal Kombat 10. That is very evident with this, because you can see certain character attacks, like I've said before, Sinestro is effectively Devourer from Mortal Kombat 10 because of those spider tentacle things that he's got. Shazam is basically Raiden. Yeah, it effectively was them practicing on this game with what they were going to do in Mortal Kombat 10. It's just that they add, you know, rather than the super moves, they add in the fatalities, and I think for what we got, it's much better than Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe by far. And the reason I say that is not because it's a Mortal Kombat game, which, you know, it is, but it's the fact that it's a game where it involves the DC heroes, whereas this is a game that involves the DC heroes as well. And yeah, I liked it. I thought it was really good. But that's my 2 cents. Obviously, you know, it's up to you guys to decide what you think of it. Most of you will most likely have played it by now, but if you haven't, I recommend you give it a go. You could probably get it on Steam for like a really cheap price right now. Especially right now. Well, no, I say especially right now, but by the time this goes up, the Steam sale will have ended. If you haven't already bought it on the Steam sale, you know, another Steam sale will come around at some point. But yeah, I recommend get this game, whether it's on Steam, whether it's on console. It's good. I definitely recommend getting it. If nothing else, it's the best game out there for, you know, the DC heroes that they have so far. I recommend it. But yeah, so thank you guys all so very much for watching. I will wrap this up right now. If you have any other suggestions for games you want me to play, let me know by all means. And if I can play them, if I have them, I will definitely play them. I will try them out. But anyway, check out for any other games that I have played. You know, check out. I have other games that I've played, so check them out by all means. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap this up right now. Thank you all so much, very, very much for watching. Thank you for all the support, and I will catch you guys next time.